But you've already backtracked on the target, no? 20 kilometers per day. Now, I just recently I read that that's not going to be possible at the moment.
No,
at least for the next few months.
When I say 20 kilometers a day, I don't mean we can start from tomorrow morning. You've got to build capacity. you got to have so many contracts on the table. You've got to have work in progress of at least 3 times. You've got to have the bids. You've got to do feasibility studies, get the alignments of the road. So I am not backtracked. I am saying we are going to do 20 kilometers a day, which is equivalent to 7,000 kilometers. That's my target. And even in this year, we will build in 1 year more roads than what we built in the whole of 1999 to 2004, which was the NDA government's program. What they did in 5 years, we're going to do in 1 year. I don't want to make it sound political that we're going to do better than the NDA, but what I want to say is, I'm giving this as a comparison.
I came across a scary statistic, I don't know if this is right or wrong, but for every 1 kilometer of road, it costs 10 crore rupees. Is that right for our highways?
It depends what the road is. 1 kilometer can cost anywhere from 1 crore to 20 crores. Now, if you got an elevated highway, you got an elevated highway. If you're building 10 kilometers, and in that 10 kilometers, you're going to have a bypass, you're going to have so many underpasses for people to pass.
So what is your vision? Like, give me an example of an international city that you say we will look like this in, 10 years' time or 5 years' time.
What I think is, in the 5 years, we will be able to see a visible difference in our highways in the country. The connectivity, the time span, the quality.
What would you like to get? Like, what would be, forget the time constraint then. What are we imagining? Are we imagining a Singapore? Are we imagining an LA? What?
Well, Singapore is as big as New Delhi or smaller. So Singapore is no comparison. If we are looking at Malaysia, Malaysia has 28 million people. We produce that every year. Right? So again, we must make a comparable comparison. The task is so enormous. The number of kilometers is so much. And it's capacity building. We've got to have the contractors, we've got to have the technical consultants, we've got to have our own National Highway Authority has to have the management. So, it's first, really, it's got to go in capacity building.